I'm your host, Dessie Georgieva, and you're listening to the Golden Hour podcast, a space for us women to live fully, authentically, and feel at home in body, mind, and soul. Hello, and welcome to another episode of the Golden Hour podcast. I'm Dessie, your host, and I am enjoying a beautiful, beautiful sunset at the terrace at home, and I thought I just got the inspiration to record a short solo episode and tell you a little bit about my week. We have the 10th of March today, so yeah, just about a week ago me and Christian flew to Bulgaria for, on the one hand, a beautiful event, a women's circle that I held in a really, really magical space in Sofia, Bulgaria. And on the other hand, on the weekend, it was my mother's premiere of her amateur theater that she's been playing in for the last 2 years. And so we really, really wanted to attend the premiere, and everything just worked together perfectly. And we had a really, really intense and really, really powerful, magical week. There are two main points. The first one is the women's circle that I held in Sofia. Now, right now, I have had a little bit of a break from in-person events, and so the last one I held was exactly 1 month ago, and this one was the first one since a month. And when I have events that are further apart from one another, I notice how I tend to forget how powerful these places and these spaces are. And so I guess what I want to say is I want to encourage you, if you are a woman who wants to strengthen her feminine energy, her feminine side, get yourself into safe spaces surrounded by other women. There is incredible magic in such spaces. When a space is held in a way that is protected, in the way that is safe, in the way that is inclusive, there's so much magic. And every time, I have to say that every time I am surprised anew, and there has been not one time in a circle like this where the feeling or the energy or the sharings were the same. It's always completely different, and I always manage to be surprised. And there was something so special and so fierce and so badass about this particular circle right now, last week in Sofia. So on the one hand, we had the beginning of March. March is the month, the feminine month, the International Women's Day, We have the beginning of the lunar new year, of the astronomical new year, the beginning of spring. Everything is blooming, everything is starting anew in nature. So this makes perfect sense. And at the same time, we had the full moon in Virgo. Was it Virgo? Yes, it was Virgo. And the closing of eclipse season. And eclipse season is usually a time around the beginning of the astronomical new year and around fall, 6 months later, where we have the most transformational energy there is in a year. And so I could really feel this in the women that showed up. It was really crazy because I felt the energy of every single one of the women just done, done playing small, done dimming their light, done not speaking up when they want to speak up, done compromising on our biggest dreams. There was so much fire. Oh my god, it really made me so happy. I really truly thrive on this. Actually, I get so nourished on firing up badass energy in other women. So that was really special for me, and really beautiful, and really special. And it really brings me to the essence, and it brings me to the why behind what I do, why I do what I do. And so if you're someone who is a little bit shy or a little bit unsure about spaces like this, women's circle, what is this? Or maybe you've been once and you were a bit intimidated. Do it again. I just encourage you, and I'm not telling you to, go to my events, but go to a place around you. If you're in a place in the world where something like this is offered, or if not, then online. It carries the same power, just in a different setting, and experience the power of women coming together, vulnerable, raw, real, truthful, authentic, by yourself, with your presence, with every cell of your body. I wish it for every woman on this earth, truly. And our ancestors far back know how it feels to be surrounded by women, to be held by other women, to hold each other. And I know that we need more. We need more of this. And the second thing I want to talk about today is something it's something very important for me, and something that I've shared this in conversation with women around me, and every time it's been so impactful. And this is that whatever you do in your life, whatever actions you take, know that your actions, whether you know it or not, whether you will ever see proof or not, they impact the people around you. They impact your family. They impact your friends. They impact people you don't even know. They impact random people on the internet, maybe if you're sharing things online. But whatever action you take, it does have a ripple effect, and know it. Know it, know it, know it. It does have a ripple effect down the ancestry line, and this is bold, but I'm gonna say it. It has an impact even on healing your ancestral line of people who are not alive anymore in this realm. And so I experienced this firsthand this weekend. I felt so cold to go to my mother's premiere, and let me tell you, my beautiful mother, she has been a badass career woman for most of her life. She's built a career in finance for 30 plus years. She's been leading international corporations, international finance departments over seeing Europe, and so on. And so she really did it. She did the whole corporate ladder thing. And about 2 years ago, she quit. She had had enough, and she decided to finally turn towards herself and her health, her well-being, and started taking some serious care for herself that she didn't do before. And last year, she felt called to join a theater group. Now, let me tell you, my mother, throughout her time in finance, her usual thing was coming back from work, even I remember when I was little, and telling us at home all about her day and what happened, and playing the different characters and roles, and being really, really dramatic about everything that's happened at work. And so we would tell her over and over again, Mom, you should be an actress. You belong in the theater. And this has been going on for years. And in the last 2 years, I kept telling her, Mom, look for a theater group. You should really do it. Please do it. And I never thought that that's something that she takes seriously. And I also never saw a real connection between what I'm doing and her actions. Until one day she came and she told me, I joined the theater group and you were the inspiration for it. Because you told me over and over again to do it, and also you inspired me to do it with the way that you do things in your life, or something like this. And so to hear this, I tell you this, I feel that I've done my purpose in this life. If this is everything I did, my purpose is done. To see my mother live and express her artistic side that's always been in her, to live her badass energy, to take the central role, to take to be the main character, to play the main role. Like, she literally played the main role, one of the main roles in this play. She was so badass. She was wearing leather pants. And she looked really amazing, and her energy, everything that she brought, I truly reflecting back feel if I had any impact on making this happen. And again, I know that this impact is indirect, yet if I had any impact, my job is done, my job is complete, my work is complete. I really mean this, my life feels complete. And so, wrapping it up, I want to remind you that whatever action you take for yourself, whatever bold move you make, even if in the moment it feels egoistic, or if the people close to you don't understand it at the time, know, please know that there is a ripple effect. And somewhere deep inside, the people around you, whether they're your friends, your relatives, they're touched by this. They're touched by you owning your energy, owning your life, following what you feel and know is right deep inside of you. So know that there's always a ripple effect, and know that when you do something for yourself, it's not only for yourself, but you're doing it for everyone around you. You're doing it for your ancestors who are even not around in this life and in this realm anymore. So the sun is already down, so I'm gonna finish and I'm gonna wrap this up. And I'm sending you so much love. As always, I trust that this is going to reach whoever it needs to reach right now and in the right moment. And until next time.